Michelle, one time on top.
Keep coming, you understand? I get the full length.
Wait, right here.
Hello, Michelle. And on the end, please, Michelle, to your left.
Centipedes up, guys. Up. I got the good glass on. What's his name? He's the dog. That's right.
And to your left, Tony, please.
All right.
Again on the end, on your right. And to your left, please, Heather. And all the way to the end.
Work your way to the left.
Right this way. Last That's his hand, Eastman. Where's your shoulder? Right this way, please. You don't have to see it.
This is a serious issue and it's a world issue. It happens a lot in Eastern Europe. I'm just really happy that UNITAS took interest on the subject and that A21, which is from the UK, is deciding to co-brand with each other and do something about it. I think it's cool, you know. I just love it when people actually care and try to make a change. You know, I didn't start getting into fashion till maybe 3 years ago, and for me it's like I'm such a late bloomer. I'm like in my late 30s, and now's when I discover fashion. It's like, it's crazy, but it's been a trip, discovering my feminine side. I'm such a tomboy, I feel great. I love it. I love finding new designers, and it's like a mood palette. And you get to express yourself in so many ways. It's great.
I don't think that, I think people are beginning to become aware, but I don't think people realize just how intense it is, in the fact that, we have more slaves today than we have ever had in history. So, if you just look at that alone, the fact that there needs to be more done, basically. And so for me, I plan on being a soldier against human trafficking and making sure that everyone knows what's going on. I think, I get to kind of get up and welcome everyone today and give them those statistics and make them aware and then hopefully affect everyone in this room the way that I was affected a few years back, and hopefully, have them be quite generous and help with this cause and this fight against human trafficking, and realize that a lot of these people are kids. Like, a majority of these people are kids, and 99% of them are never rescued, and it's a horrendous thing, and thinking about it makes me want to cry. Like, it's not fair, and it's not right, and it needs to be stopped.
Well, I definitely want to learn what's going on and be able to help and be able to spread the word and let the whole world to know and help it and contribute.
And I think that in this time of fashion, in this time of celebrating women and celebrating the beauty of women, this cause is so appropriate for the moment, because not only are we making sure that women are revered and, elevated in beauty and all that they represent, being that most of them are mothers, but we're protecting the women who can't protect themselves. We're looking out for the women, the future women of the world, and giving them an option that allows them to be more than just what they are sexually, but what they are spiritually, intellectually, and various.
I do a lot of work with Plan International, the NGO for girls' education, and we come across a lot of issues with human trafficking. A lot of the girls just go missing, a lot of the boys as well, they're not there, and there's so much. I really think it's one of the most criminalities out there right now, and it's so important to face it and work on it, and I'm so happy that someone, I honestly don't know the organization that well, I'm so happy someone's picking it up and working on it. And any sex trafficking, any human trafficking gala there is in New York, I'm always going to go to, because it's, in my opinion, the biggest worldwide global problem that's going on right
now. You know, I read something about every 30 seconds somebody is being pulled into modern slavery, and it's crazy, you know. So I'm excited to be here tonight to learn more and hopefully bring more attention to this.
I just think that during all of this fashion madness, it's important to use all of our platforms as models and actresses to bring awareness to a greater cause rather than just fashion. We can use fashion to shed light on real problems, pretty much.
Well, I feel like anytime you go to a fashion week or TIFF or any sort of event week, it's really important to pick a few events that actually give back, because it's not all about having fun and it's not all about the fashion, it's about giving back. And this is such an important cause. Sex trafficking is such a horrible crime, and I'm just happy to see all of these celebrities and artists coming out to really show that they stand against it.
You know, I've been working in anti-human trafficking since 2006, 2007, so I'm a pianist, but I try to promote prevention through music education. So I'm really excited to be here, and I love seeing so many celebrities, because when I first started working, nobody knew about human trafficking, so it's really exciting.
Through the work of this organization and with your generosity this evening, socially endangered people will be protected and given the preventative education that they need, and their traffickers will be brought to justice.
The sad reality is human trafficking was the third largest criminal economy in the world. Now it's the second. It has grown in the time that we have been campaigning. And that is specifically because of its high profits and low risk. We need to change that statistic. And what we intend to do together is to uncover what the criminal syndicates are doing in various locations. We're there to protect and restore the victim. The reality is, of course, this takes a great deal of money, a great deal of finance, a great deal of professional resource. And that's why we're here today.
We have one of these beautiful Masuko prints for you. And you'll be helping the UNITAS provide humanitarian aid to victims of human trafficking. So I hope you're able to open up your pockets tonight and be very, giving and loving tonight.
Thank you, Michelle. Right in front. Do we have 2,000? We have 2,000. Thank you very much. Do we have $3,000 right in front? 4,000. Thank you.
Which is fine. I might think. I totally actually think that's